Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, January 9, 2023. Transits support your appreciation for what you have today and can help boost your intuition for business and finances. You have a more romantic or idealistic outlook, and you're mainly focused on seeing the past in a new light. You may be recognizing different levels and dimensions of your needs for security and comfort that you usually overlook. You're aware of intangibles that contribute to a sense of satisfaction, and with this knowledge, making improvements to your life come more naturally. Today it's comfortable and easy to enjoy domestic, quiet, or indoor activities. Your emotional transparency is key during this time. Leave your ego out of this. As the moon begins its journey through Cancer via your cozy house of home, family, and innermost feelings, it will conjoin Jupiter, your ruling planet, which could, in turn, make your emotions seem larger than life. If you haven't been spending time with your nearest and dearest, try to catch up within the next few days. You're feeling particularly sentimental. Budgeting and banking are likely your current focus because of the evolving sextile between Uranus retrograde and Neptune. You could be dreaming about all the ways to invest into your home projects and obligations, especially if you need to restructure your budget to make your domestic duties work. As this goes on, the moon in Cancer hits your sector of communication and local community. You feel particularly close to your work friends right now. Lovely Luna's energy is perfect if you want to get to know them better in and out of work. Even though the moon left your income sector 2 days ago, wrapping up the first new moon of 2023, and Mercury left over the weekend, they will both be back by the end of the month. The Sun, moving into his final 2 weeks here today, will be gone by the time they and Mars return, so while the solar spotlight is on your income situation, matters, and options, not all your options are available yet. This makes it important to assume there is more than what you can see right now. You are full of energy and other people are carried away with it. You feel like going out and having fun. Who could say no to that? It will be easy to encourage others to participate. If you end up on the town on your own, which is unlikely, but possible, you'll have no trouble finding company. You can't avoid the details any longer. They're way too important to ignore. Once you dive in, however, it might consume you for the rest of the day, but that's a small price to pay for those long-term gains. Be prepared for love to become a more permanent feature. You don't have to do much to get yourself noticed. Your secret is to simply be yourself, even if sometimes you feel a little uncertain. What matters is you're prepared for any eventuality. It's in the most unexpected of places your dream lover can appear. The intense feelings that may have started yesterday will get a little more intense today. If you're enjoying this energy, then you probably have had some deep thoughts you will want to make a note of for future reference. If it's been a struggle, take confidence in the fact that many people are also feeling the impact of this intense emotional energy. Give yourself some needed release with a vigorous workout or a short run after you get done working. On a day like today, you will be able to effectively bring closure to the relationships in your life that you feel are frivolous. Doing this will allow you to redirect the time and energy you spent on those dead-end relations to the partnerships or relations that you find beneficial and fulfilling. Getting out and taking part in any sort of leisure activity will be sure to put a smile on your face. Enjoy yourself for a while. As the Sun moves into his final 2 weeks in your career sector, he is starting to make multiple connections, with a huge amount of information set to come in over the coming days. At the same time that the Sun is drawing closer to an alignment with Mercury, both are drawing closer to a friendly aspect to Uranus. With Mercury and Uranus both in retrograde motion but the Sun looking forward, there is information coming from the past, present and future. At the same time, the lead up to tomorrow's full moon is also putting your work and life balance in the spotlight. The moon's return to your home and family sector today begins the lead up to a full moon that tomorrow will see it clash with the Sun on the career front, putting your work and life balance to the test, and the timing couldn't be better. For it is on the other side that the moon will return for its first visit to your romantic sector for the year, with work and life balance the key to embracing the romantically charged lunar vibes on the other side. Our eyes in the sky. The Capricorn's sun links up favorably with retrograde Mercury this morning. This is an amazing time during this planet's moonwalk, because the sun's energy helps Mercury focus. If you have any plans to schedule, contracts to sign, or situations to initiate, it's advised that you do so today. Reap the benefits of the Cazimi energy and use it to your advantage. As you cannot know what the future holds and things can change quickly, prepare to be flexible, also in financial matters. You might suffer unpleasant consequences if you make a big investment or acquisition now. If you're given this advice, remain skeptical and take some time to consider, as the information might not be the best. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything, sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. Family and friends feel especially drawn to you and are paying you a great deal of attention. If you've been intending to renew old friendships or resolve a dispute, but didn't know how to go about it, now is the best time to cast aside your misgivings and go ahead. You will be welcomed and forgiven, and glad that you took the first step. You have the ideas, the resources, and the desire to complete a project that is important to you, but unfortunately, you don't have the concentration. Today you are lacking serious discipline and sheer motivation to get yourself moving. Try harder. In the morning, the Cancer moon trines Neptune in Pisces, encouraging us to trust our intuition. Our imagination is stimulated, inspiring creative conceptualization. This is a particularly good influence for making art or crafting music. We feel as though we are the conduit for divine transmissions, acting as a channel for otherworldly ideas. Share your creations with loved ones and get their feedback. Are you working towards your own dream or someone else's dream? This is an important question to ask yourself. Be sure that you are on target with a goal that is important to you. Otherwise, you are setting yourself up for disappointment. Stay level-headed today. People around you may try to tempt you into trying a new idea or buying into a new scheme. Don't fall for it. You will regret doing so later on. Your best bet is to stay focused on the work you already have in front of you. You may find yourself obsessing on something that doesn't matter today. Stick to your healthy habits during this distraction, and when push comes to shove, stand firm about your health. We all feel out of control once in a while. Remind yourself that you are not perfect, nobody who's anybody expects you to be perfect, and you are not aiming for perfection. If this doesn't help quell the obsessive thinking, try getting to bed early and trying again tomorrow. Shortly following this, the Capricorn Sun aligns with Mercury in its inferior conjunction, offering clarity on a matter that has plagued us during Mercury's retrograde spin. This is a good time to take decisive action, affirming that changes must be made to open a new chapter in our life story. Illumination is a gift, but it is only as good as what we do with the insight we've received. If we don't commit to using revelations to support our growth and development, the wisdom we obtain is essentially meaningless. Today is a day to release our codependency on old patterns and narratives and make space for new, more empowering ones.